I think I'm in a severe state of fucking depression right now. If you are a Walking Dead fan, then you would know that the season 6 finale was last night. Now, before I get any further into this video, if you haven't watched the season 6 finale of The Walking Dead, leave now because I will be talking about it. If you are not a reader of the comics and you do not know what happened in issue 100 with Negan, and you don't want it to be spoiled for you because they're going to show us what happens in episode 1 of season 7, leave now, because I'm going to be talking about that too. I have warned you, so if you're still here, that means you don't give a fuck about any spoilers, or you already know what happened. So last night was season 6 finale of The Walking Dead, and it was an hour and a half long, and oh, for fuck's sake, it was the most stressful thing I ever had to watch. The most stressful thing I ever had to go through. I swear to God, my heart was going to come out of my fucking chest. I don't even know what to feel. I still feel the same tension that I felt last night when I was watching that last scene. This is what I'm going to be talking about. That last scene where Negan puts Rick and everybody else on their fucking knees and just picks one to kill. He just eeny, meeny, miny, moe, and picks one to kill. Now, I am a reader of the comics. I have issue 100 in here. This is when I first started buying them. That's why it's not the slim comic. It's the volume. It has about 7 of them in here. When I started getting the actual individual comics, I started at 109, I believe. This scene right here. They took this scene right out of the fucking comics. Negan says, "I simply cannot fucking decide." He said that in the show. Obviously, he didn't say fucking because you're not allowed to say fuck on TV, but exactly like he said in the show. I have an idea. And he goes, eeny, meeny, miny, moe on fucking all of them. And the suspense on this thing was just unfucking believable. And in the comic, this is who he picks. Right here. If you don't know who that is Glenn. And he bashes the shit out of his fucking skull. And that is the aftermath right there on this side. That is Glenn. That's what he does to Glenn. Now, since I know that, I am convinced that it is Glenn in the TV show, and I do not want Glenn to die. Glenn has been in the show literally since the first episode, since day 1. He is one of my favorite characters. I think it's gonna be... Now, it can't be a girl because in the comics, Negan has a rule that you cannot kill women, so he would not go for a girl. In the show, he said if anybody moves, cut the kid's eye out and feed it to his dad, so Carl and Rick are safe. So it's between Eugene, Abraham, Glenn, and Daryl. Those 4 people. Now, Glenn and Daryl are the fucking one of the main characters. Now, if Glenn and Daryl dies, there's gonna be a fucking riot. Especially Daryl. I don't. Some people. There's a lot more people who like Daryl than Glenn, but I would rather. If I were to pick for the two, I don't know. Fuck, I can't even speak. Daryl is a motherfucking badass, but Glenn is a different type of badass. He's been through so much, especially this season. Glenn is just such a lovable fucking character. I love him. He is probably one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character. I love Glenn, and if he dies, I die. I'm gonna fucking hang myself. I'm gonna go to Lowe's, I'm gonna buy some rope, I'm gonna go on YouTube, I'm gonna look up how the fuck to tie a noose, and I'm gonna hang myself right in this room. We have to wait 7 months to figure out who they kill. You know what they showed us? And it keeps playing in my mind over and over again. This is all I see. All they showed was Negan taking a fucking swing at the camera. It was a first-person view. You were the person he was bashing. It was you looking up to him, and he just fucking bashes your skull. And all you hear are faint, muffled screams in the background, and blood running down the screen. I don't think you understand how many times that's replayed over in my mind. It hasn't even been 24 hours. It's been like 14, 15 hours, and it just keeps replaying and keeps replaying, and then all I see is Glenn's body just limp falling down because it's in the comics. I wouldn't want Abraham to go either because he's fucking hilarious, and Eugene is absolutely fucking hilarious too. But my first pick would be Eugene because I can deal without Eugene on the show, even though he's absolutely hilarious. My second pick would be Abraham, even though it would be really fucking sad to see him go, because Daryl and Glenn, I can't. I just can't. Like I said, the day they die, I fucking die. I can't even explain what I'm feeling. Angry, sad. I'm definitely not fucking happy. Stressful, fucking intense. It's just look at this tweet that I posted. It was literally like an hour and a half, 2 hours after the show, because I watched The Talking Dead, my phone died, so I had to go back, and I was still feeling the tension. This is, I don't know. We have to wait till October. 7 months. Who do you think is the person who died? On The Talking Dead, they did the thing on Twitter, hashtag who is it? And the #1 person was Glenn, obviously because probably they read the comics, and that's what happened in the comics. The second person was Daryl, and I don't think there was a third person. I think they just revealed the first two. So they thought it was Glenn and Daryl were the top two. Who do you think is the person who got Lucille? Lucille is the bad. Let me know in the comments down below. Express your feelings. I don't know, instead of going to Chris Hardwick, come to me. I'll try to help you out, even though I'm in fucking depression myself. I need fucking rehab, man. Like, and then they're just gonna throw Fear the Walking Dead at us next Sunday. Like, how? We need a fucking break, man. I need a 2-year break after this shit, even though I really want to know who the fuck died. And even Carl, Chandler Riggs, tweeted out last night that he doesn't even know who died. Like, what the fuck? Not even the fucking main character, Rick's son, not even he knows who died. Like, what? 7 months. I don't know what to say anymore. It's really hard to express your feelings on the topic, on the situation, when you don't even know what the fuck you're feeling. When they said the biggest cliffhanger on television history, they were not fucking joking. I don't even want to think about it anymore, man. Let's just talk about it in the comments. I can't.